Borcherdings. Here I have a story to tell about education, how I've learned to do it well. I'm a student at a great university. Azusa Pacific gives me all I need. I studied, I learned, I'm ready to teach so many special students out there for me to reach. Digital teaching and learning, wow, a master's degree. It's truly been a journey. Time to share my story.
My name is April Borcherding, and I'm a proud mom of an amazing third grade boy who challenges me to do my best every day. The term I've grown intimately acquainted with, digital immigrant, describes me perfectly. When I completed my undergraduate degree in 1994, I was still using a word processor and truly did not have any usable computer skills. I went on to have a fantastic career as a flight attendant for 10 years, which increased my lack of digital knowledge because I didn't need any specific technology skills to be successful at my job. When I began my teacher credential program here at Azusa Pacific in 2008, my niece truly had to teach me how to simply cut and paste in a Word document. I didn't even know how to download anything on a computer. I knew I was ready for an adventure, so I decided to get my master's degree in digital teaching and learning in order to further challenge myself and prepare me for teaching in the digital age. I have a distinct memory of coming to my first credential class in 2008. I was the only student with a notepad and pen out physically taking notes. I was mesmerized as I scanned the room and all the other students were typing their notes on a laptop. It hit me like a ton of bricks that I was not only old, but I had a lot of catching up to do in the area of technology. After that first class, I quickly went to purchase a laptop, then my technical journey was able to begin. One of the main reasons that I chose to get my master's degree from APU was the spiritual emphasis. The motto, God first, is something I strive for in my personal life. So knowing that is the foundation of this school was such a great match. It was comforting to have the faith integration aspect in my courses, and I loved it when my professors would open up the class session in a word of prayer. When I consider my spiritual growth, I think of my life verses. They always seem to give me strength. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." And then Jeremiah 29:11 also says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Again, it's a reminder who's in control and that God's plans are perfect and best for me. I learned a tremendous amount in my digital and teaching learning courses. The list of technical skills I've acquired within my coursework is very long, especially considering I didn't know a lot when I first started. In EDUC 512 with Christy Hernandez, I was able to fine-tune my Word and Excel skills. I also learned how to put together a PowerPoint presentation and construct a web quest. In EDUC 522 with Dr. Jennifer Cordiff, I was able to merge the theory of multiple intelligence with a technology-rich unit and then also put together a wonderful video for my final project. Then I took EDUC 514 with Bill Selleck. This course gave me a keen ability to make videos through iMovie for the purpose of direct instruction. Next, EDUC 515 with Tim McKeon gave me the skills to create podcasts, primarily using Audacity. However, I also became familiar with programs such as Illuminate and Ustream Producer. Finally, EDUC 526, the capstone experience with Dr. Jennifer Cordiff. I've been able to highlight all of my hard work in a digital portfolio. My action research project made me really think about something that I value in my life for me to tweak. My son doesn't eat fruits and vegetables, so I thought I could teach him they are edible. I found a couple ways to try and help him out, a variety of produce he shouldn't live without. I was pleased with the outcome and I hope that it will stick. He ate well at times. I think this project did the trick. For my action research project, it was very important for me to select something meaningful in my life that needed change. My 8-year-old son is extremely active, but unfortunately has a limited diet. My concern is that he's possibly not getting balanced nutrition, especially in the area of consuming an appropriate amount of fruits and vegetables. Prior to this research, my son would only try an apple in the area of fruits and green beans in the area of vegetables. This was so limited, and this would be less than once a week with my prompting. Since it was such a small amount of daily fruit and vegetable intake, I am hoping by the end of this research that he will independently enjoy a good variety of fruits and vegetables without prompting. I implemented my research over the course of 3 weeks. I found it valuable to use informational videos and journals to educate my son how important it is to consume nutritious foods such as fruits and vegetables. I am so thankful that my son has a true desire to be a healthy, strong boy. So I found that a positive reward system was beneficial in encouraging him to try these new varieties of produce. I also learned that I needed to do a little work and show him a good example eating healthy. Overall, I was pleased with the results of my study. During the first week, my son tried 5 different fruits and 5 different vegetables. As you can see by the results, he liked some, but then there were others he did not enjoy. During week 2, my son tried 10 different fruits and 10 different vegetables. Similar to week 1, he liked some, but then he didn't care for others. My goal for week 3 was that my son tried 10 different fruits and 10 different vegetables, this time without prompting. He did a great job, and I found that positive rewards and my modeling helped a lot. A few weeks ago, my son would only taste 1 fruit and 1 vegetable. By the end of this study, he tasted over 15 of each. He didn't like them all, but I found successful ways to help him enjoy the process, and I am pleased with the overall results. My curricular unit, well, it had to be about a special time in California history. The gold rush helped put our state on the map. There's so much to tell I had to add it to this rap. Technology-rich lessons, multiple intelligence, students understand our state's inheritance. By the end, my heart's desire is that they will have learned. The gold rush is spectacular as far as I'm concerned. This Gold Rush unit is a learning opportunity for 4th grade students over the course of 5 weeks to become experts in the California Gold Rush. This project details weeks 2, 3, and 4 of the 5-week curricular unit. It will primarily focus on social studies content standards, but also embeds many language arts, math, visual arts, and of course technology standards as well. Students will be provided with fun, intricate, technology-rich educational activities in the classroom and beyond to master the knowledge of this fantastic era of our wonderful state's history. In this unit, each multiple intelligence will be addressed every day in instruction and learning. Intrapersonal students will engage in a web quest and maintain a personal blog throughout the unit. Interpersonal students who enjoy group work will learn through completing an online scavenger hunt with other students, as well as a Google Earth and Google Lit trip activity together. Musical learners will be able to create a chant about the timeline during the Gold Rush. Spatial students will enjoy the movie by the Great Horn Spoon and create a pamphlet about the tools and resources used by the 49ers. Bodily kinesthetic learners will gain knowledge through physically demonstrating how to pan for gold with genuine implements. If students are linguistic, they will have plenty of opportunity to write reflections and verbally share about knowledge acquired from the Gold Rush lessons. Students will also look at timelines, make graphs, and collect data which will engage the mathematical logical learner. Finally, the naturalist students will have ample opportunity to exercise their interests. The Gold Rush, by the very nature of the topic, involves all things outdoor. One of the specific lessons I'd like to highlight is the scavenger hunt lesson. Students will work in groups together and discover online information during a technology-rich scavenger hunt. They will utilize digital resources to find clues and document dynamic answers. Another exciting lesson will be to use the Google Earth app, and students will see firsthand the exact area where the California Gold Rush took place. Google Lit Trip lesson will also utilize this fun resource. Each week, students will be assessed with a different rubric. By the end of the Gold Rush unit, students will have complete understanding of a crucial time in California's history and will have gained vital technical ability while having fun learning.
Thank you for watching and spending your time watching my story with maybe one too many rhymes. My heart is very thankful. My mind is full of knowledge. Teaching precious children will be more than a privilege. I know for sure with God all things are possible. I want to reach their mind but also bless their soul. It's an honor to share my educational journey. I appreciate your time, and now that's all for now from me.